Hi Leo, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here to do a reading for you, and this is going to be a little bit longer than normal. I wanted to just take some time and give you a really good reading, okay? So let's find out first what your overall energy is. Your overall energy is the Page of Air. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, an exciting intellectual challenge, brilliant insights, information that you need but might be challenging to receive. Review all documents carefully. So it could be any or all of these, but it's wanting to learn something, all right? And it's got to do with thinking, using your wisdom, communication. Now let's get a card for either the challenge or the opportunity that you have during this time. Lovely, lovely Leos, what is their challenge or opportunity during this time? Okay, failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point, the distractions of daily life, discontentment or boredom, lost in your own world. Wake up is what it's saying. And what it can mean is there is some focus that you have that is of the challenging nature. It could be anything, say, depression, disappointment, anxiety, something that's been going on in your life. But also notice there's an angel behind you here that has the cup from the universe for you. And it really kind of makes sense here, right? You're wanting to learn something new. This is your overall energy, where you're thinking clearly and using some wisdom and communicating clearly. So it looks like you are in the process of getting out of this challenging energy and taking the cup from the universe. All right, there we go. So your overall energy really is a very nice energy. It is one of learning. All right, now let's go ahead and take a card for career or finances. Okay. For my lovely, lovely Leos. I do love your sign. It's such a beautiful sign. Oh, that's too many. We don't have enough room on this table. Okay, here we go. One tried to fly out. Nothing is yet set in stone. So, this means that it is totally open. If there's any challenging situations going on at work, it doesn't mean that that is the end all. Okay? If something great's going on, same thing applies. It's all up to you and how you go forward. And at the bottom of the deck from taking that, you have you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. And you are good enough. All right? I keep saying lovely, lovely Leo, but that's the way I feel about you. You are an absolutely beautiful sign. Okay. Now this can be for love. And it doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be self-love, family love, any kind of love. But so for career, it's what that's saying is it's really open. It's up to you. Okay. That's too many again. We'll take the one on top. Okay. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. And you know, that kind of is a little similar to this. Nothing is yet set in stone. And here it's saying that every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love, right? So it's not pinpointing one thing. Okay? Now let's go ahead and get a card for potentially your overall feeling during this time, or maybe the situation you feel you're in. Because here is your opportunity or challenge, and that would say that you're going through a little bit of a troubling time, right? And it could just be something very minor. It doesn't have to be major. You're trying to make a decision. And here, like I said, both of these are really open. But here it is saying, take the cup from the universe. One of the best cards in this deck. Yeah, fabulous. Serendipity. That's a period of good luck. Oh, and look at the bottom of the deck. You have the fates. And typically when I take this card, the fates are smiling on you, but it's saying some of this is out of your control, that it's up to the fates. But like I said, usually whenever I take this card, the fates are smiling on you. And it's a very lucky time. So even though there is a lot of openness to this, where you're deciding which way to go to bring about the outcome you want, it looks like it's going to be a very good outcome. And the fates are on your side, so that's awesome. And it is definitely a time of learning. So maybe you're learning how to deal with this kind of an energy. Where you're getting in control of your thoughts. Okay. Let's get a few more oracle cards. I love these oracle cards. They help pull the reading together for me. All right. Here we go. Groundhog Spirit. Time to let go of something. And if you notice, the Groundhog Spirit has a heart that they're holding up close to them. So this I could see definitely pointing over here. Time to let go of something. Maybe you've been very fond of it or feel very attached to it, but it's saying it's time to let go. And remember, these two are really open. So looks like it's probably time to let go of something in your life. And it could be nothing more than thoughts, emotions, beliefs, right? To open yourself up to learning a new either way of being or a realization, something like that. Okay? And don't forget, throughout this whole reading, to me, this is a very important card, that it's a very lucky time for you. Okay, let's get a few tea leaf cards. Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. You know, this is to me one of these. You can't make this stuff up, right? You have something waiting for you. And right here, I feel the very same way. Whoa, that was quick. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Definitely trust your intuition, okay? So something is opening up here, and it looks like at least part of you is uncertain, right? But it is time to let go of whatever this is, Take on the learning energy and realize nothing is set in stone. And do appreciate this moment. This is a moment of growth, which is huge. And both of these cards are very good. Opportunities are waiting for you to open this door. Okay? And use your psychic ability and trust your intuition. That's huge as well. So that's saying the answers that you need to figure this out are all coming from within you. You don't have to look outside anywhere to find the answers. You can if you want. You know, like say if you're trying to make a decision and you feel like you need more information, you can go and do some research. But in the end, you really do need to base your decision on your intuition. Okay? And here you have death. This is a good card. Okay? It is saying it is time to let go of whatever's been going on and have a new beginning. It's a transformation out of one energy into another energy. And at the bottom of the deck from taking that, you have anxiety. So these emotions might very well have something to do with anxious moments. So maybe there's something potentially that was presented to you and you're very uncertain. Okay, let's get another oracle. And then we're going to go into the tarot. I'm going to take the first card that fell out. Support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return, often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So this is beautiful. What this is saying, there is support here for you. It may be short-lasting and it may last forever. But the big point here is during this time you have support. Okay? And it could be from anywhere. It could be your guardian angels. It could be here on this earthly realm. It could be your ancestors. Whatever it is here for you. So not only use your intuition, but go to your support system for answers. Okay, now let's get some tarot. And see what that would like to share. And so far, I think this is a lovely reading. Yeah, right now it looks like you're wanting to learn something, but you're kind of in a state of flux trying to decide which way you should go, or if you should stay where you are. So, let's see what your recent past has to say. Your recent past is actually a beautiful energy. This is one of nostalgia. You know, where you look back on your memories, and it's the ones that make your heart warm, where you smile, and it brings about these beautiful feelings. And it can also be where there's something that you've wanted to do somewhere in your life. It could be anywhere from recent all the way back to childhood. And maybe this is what's coming to the forefront currently, right? Now maybe you're debating on whether you should get this started or not. It does not have to be from the past, but it probably is something that you've been pondering, okay? Okay, a card for your thoughts and desires. This is talking about you isolating yourself for a brief time to gain enlightenment. It could be a spiritual kind of enlightenment. It could be a specific kind of enlightenment. But the point is you're going in, using your intuition to gain enlightenment. And it certainly looks like it's about this challenge, right? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Swords. And your overall energy is that of the Page of Swords, the learning energy. And here this is talking about having a new beginning of this type, where all of a sudden you see clearly, where maybe there was a cloud before, a cloud of uncertainty. Now you can just kind of part the ways and see the reality for what it is. And especially because of this card and potentially this card, it makes me think that you're definitely going to take the card from the universe. Oh my goodness, sorry. The cup from the universe, which is beautiful. So yeah, your thoughts and desires are to get this figured out. Okay, we have one right here. Your strength is a tower. So what that would say is this is a positive tower, okay? It might very well, and I would say probably is, a tower that you are bringing on. Now towers can be small, large, self-imposed, imposed by a situation or another, positive or challenging. And I would definitely say this is a positive tower. And I do feel like it's one that you are bringing on, because so far, all of this, even this, because it's about you, is all about you, right? So you might very well be creating a tower moment to create this change that you want. Beautiful. So you're transforming out of an energy. The towers create change, by the way, okay? And here you have the death, which is telling you death and rebirth. You're going through a change. And so this tower is a positive tower where you are bringing about change. This bothers me sitting over here. I don't know why. There, that's better. So it looks like you are definitely turning this challenge into an opportunity. You're creating the change to remove yourself from these 3 cups and take the cup from the universe. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Swords. So it looks like here, these 3 cups are very challenging, to the point that you're unable to focus correctly on other aspects of your life. That your focus is one of stress or depression, anxiety, whatever it may be, to the point that it's hard to go forward. Okay, now let's look at the future. And the future is definitely bright. You have the Knight of Cups. And I do love this energy. It's an absolutely beautiful energy. The Knight of Cups is all about love. Every kind of love, beautiful love, love for love's sake. This energy is in no hurry, but they have a goal. They are going towards their goal actively. Okay? So this would say that going through this change, you're definitely going to be taking action, and instead of being stressed, you're going to go for this goal of love. And it can be love of anything, music, people, career, you name it, because it is love for love's sake. So it looks like you are going to be heading in the direction that you love. Fabulous. And at the bottom of the deck from taking that, you have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is basing everything on what she knows to be true. She's wise, a mature energy, and she is going for her truth. So this would be your truth. Another beautiful energy. Okay. Now what you have is how to go forward. You standing guard, making for sure that this path you're creating, you're protecting. Okay, so to me, in this context, it's a very good energy. You're wanting to make for sure that all your efforts are not in vain. Okay, and you're willing to protect this. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking that card, you have death and rebirth again. Same thing. So this is saying definite transformation out of one energy and into another. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some more information. Now what you have is what you do see. You have the Queen of Swords again. So that's the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. The Queen of Swords, once again, on repeat here, she is very wise, mature energy, and bases everything on her truth. Okay? So it's very important to you to base your future on your truth. It's already what you're doing, but it's saying go continue the way you are going. What you don't see. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, you realize that this can easily be a slow-moving energy, which is fine. It's more important for you to get things done correctly than how fast you do them. And by the way, the Knight of Cups is a slow-moving energy. So you have the slowest moving knights in the deck. So I would say there is no grand rush here. It's more important that you do it with love and be thorough. Okay, so you're wanting to make this change, but you want to make sure it's done in the way that is right for you. Well, that jumped right. Oh my goodness. Look at this. You have death. Again, that makes 3 times. So the universe is really trying to tell you this change is going to happen. Okay? You're transforming out of one energy and into another. And from everything here, it's saying that you are transforming out of something that you don't really want to be in and into something that you do, which is fabulous. The outcome. Beautiful. Okay. You have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is very trustworthy. She is the mother archetype. And what she does out of love. Okay, so she is a wonderful outcome. This means what you're doing out of love. And there's much trust. Here, you're kind of standing guard, making for sure that this is going to go the way you want it to. Whoa, we have one more card. Oh, no, it's 2 more cards. I thought it was 1. But it is 2. the Ten of Pentacles, which is a card of one of the best cards in the deck. It's of you leaving a legacy if you choose to. It's where you and everybody you love are going to be very happy and content with your life, with your abundance, your pentacles. And here, it's a new beginning, one of love. So for me, this whole reading is about this transformation out of uncertainty or some emotion that is challenging to you and into this beautiful energy that you want to happen, even if you have to create a tower to do it. Okay? So where these are not set in stone and pretty open, it transforms at some point to where you become very definite. You know, here's uncertainty. Nothing's yet set in stone, kind of uncertain. This is a beautiful energy about love. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. And say, you're not happy here, you still will gain wisdom. Okay? So take each moment and realize the value that is there, because you will gain wisdom. Okay? And remember here, opportunities are waiting for you. And you can see that through here. And this one, psychic ability, trust your intuition. So you do need to go within and search for your answers, which you have right here. But also realize that you definitely have support here for you. And that could be on the spiritual plane or here on the earthly plane, or both. And I think this is the first time I've had the groundhog spirit have this kind of a meaning to me. But it is saying, it is time to let go. Let go of what no longer serves you. And begin, have this new start of something that you truly do want. Okay? Really an important time for you. Okay, let's clarify a little bit here. Okay, we have a card. Lovers. So here, remember, this is a nostalgic energy, and it could very well be saying whatever this change is one that you have really wanted for some time, but for whatever reason it was not pursued. And oftentimes, you know, as grown-ups, we think about what we wanted when we were a kid or a young adult, whatever, and we think, oh, that was silly or not practical, or life has taken a different direction, whatever the case may be. But here it looks like it might very well be something that you have been focused on and really want to bring to the forefront, which is a good thing, because here it is the truth. It is your truth. And the Lovers can say a couple different things. One is the possibility of a romantic relationship coming into your life. You might know them, you might not. But here, definitely in this reading, I would say it is a major decision. Right there, right? A major decision to stop something that you've been doing to have this new beginning of something you really want. Now, mind you, this thing that you're ending and beginning could be small. It might be something that's important to you, but small. Or it could be a big thing, like a whole change of career, and anywhere in between. And since everybody's unique and different, and this is a general reading, it's something that you will know. Okay? Let's get another card here for the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, we have 2. We have the Knight of Wands. So now you have 3 of the 4 Knights, okay? And you have the 5 of Cups. So what I'm seeing here is this kind of belongs up here with this one. The 5 of Cups, which is very similar to this, okay? Here you have these 3 cups that you're uncertain about, that, you know, there's some challenging emotion attached to it. And the cup from the universe is just waiting for you to take it. Here you're grieving over 3 spilled cups. There's 3, here's 3. Here's 3 challenges, here's 3 challenges, right? So there could be 3 challenges potentially. But what this is saying is you are grieving over this. And it could be just an example, something that you've been doing for quite some time, potentially, and you realize that is not for you. It doesn't have to be that, but it could easily be, because this is part of your challenge or opportunity. And actually, you could be seeing it either way. It looks like a challenge, but it could be a fabulous opportunity that you are having the realization that you need to go forward, okay? And this also says, turn around, look at these 2 cups that you have, which would be this beautiful desire to create the change, and the universe is handing you the cup, right? So you just turn around, look at the bridge, cross the bridge, go to your castle, and that is where it is. Your beautiful new beginning is just waiting for you to turn around and pick it up. Take these, put them in the correct perspective, and release them. Same for here. Put these in the correct perspective and release them, okay? And then you have the Knight of Wands, which is kind of interesting, because the Knight of Wands is a fast-moving energy. Or Knight of Pentacles is slow. The Knight of Pentacles is saying that you are taking action, and it's more important to you for you to get things done correctly than for you to get them done quickly. And here, this is a fast-moving energy, but what this is where you are following your passion. You are taking action towards what it is that's in your heart that you truly want to do. So, of course, these could be merged, but I separated them out. Going in, figuring it out, taking these 2 cups, and dealing with these 3 spilled cups appropriately, and being very thorough and accurate so as not to have to come back and revisit them, and taking the action that you're passionate about. Okay. And now, this is kind of interesting in itself. Here you have a Tower, which creates change. Here you have Death, which is change. Out of one energy and into another. And this is saying that you are creating a tower to get out of one energy and into another. The one that you want. This one will come out. The Hierophant. Okay, so this is like your connection with the divine. It is more of a structured kind of energy, but it is your connection with the divine. So what this is saying to me is you've kind of looked at this, or will be, it depends on where you are in this process, at the whole picture, and realizing definitely you want to create this change. So connecting with the divine, you realize this. In other words, your spiritual side, going within, using your intuition. You know you want to do this because you know you want this change. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Wands, which is a celebration. It's like 11:11. It's a celebration, and here it would be celebrating that you are. The word's coming to me, but it doesn't have to be there. Finally creating the change that you truly want. Okay? And now with this, Like I said, it could be more of a formal kind of celebration, say graduation, change of career, wedding, whatever this may be. But it's like a portal. You can go in and come out, with this new beautiful beginning. So, you can't make this stuff up. It's beautiful. Okay, let's get one. Well, here we go. Oh my, we have 4. Here, you have the Knight of Cups. Going forward, taking action with love. And here is the outcome, right? Beautiful. Both are cups, so both are very trustworthy. Both are very loving. And here, what do you have? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's start with this. Now you have all 4 knights. This is the fastest knight in the deck. So you have all 4 knights. So this is telling me you are taking action of every kind that you can to accomplish your goal. Beautiful. It's not very often that you get all 4 knights. No, So, slow knight, the fastest knight. And over here, a slow knight and one of the fastest knights. But this is being thorough. This is being, going forward with your passion. This is going forward with love, and this is going forward with clear thinking and wisdom and communication. So you're putting all your efforts in to create the change that you want. Okay, let's group these 2 together because they definitely go together. Here, challenging thoughts to the point of a lot of distraction. And that takes me back over to here. This could be apathy, right? But it looks like this is saying, because of the devil, you're not going to allow yourself to get deeper into this or deeper into this, right? You are taking action, period, to go for what you love, because you are not willing to suffer anymore. That's what I'm getting out of this. And it's going to create beautiful happiness for you and everybody you love. What a reading. Wow. Leo, this is absolutely awesome. And we can't forget the serendipity over here. And you remember it also had the fates with it. Lucky time. And it definitely looks like the fates are smiling on you. Okay, here you have the 5 of Wands. And this is saying that there could be potentially competition. But I'm not really feeling that with this. What I'm feeling is the training. And that's because your overall energy is one of learning. So whatever it is that you are switching out of and into this new beginning, you might very well get this energy if you're not a master at it, or one you need to train. And it could be anything, like training yourself to get out of this challenging energy, making for sure that you know how to not fall into this challenging energy, right? Or it could be training, say if it's a new career, for example, training for this new career. And you're being very steadfast and keeping guard, making for sure this is coming to pass. You're training for it, and it's going to end up bringing much happiness, abundance in this new beginning. This is like the grand crescendo, right? Ta-da! Okay, that's wonderful. All right, now let's see what the universe would like to share. And this can be advice. It could be observations. It could be anything. It's usually advice. Okay, the Seven of Wands. This is where you feel like you need to protect and defend your position. And it's kind of similar to this, only a little different. This is where you're standing guard and protecting because you choose to. You want to make for sure that everything is as you choose it to be. Here, it's where you feel like somebody is potentially either attacking or disagreeing or giving you a hard time, right? So you are defending you in your position. And so this could be either the universe saying that is what's going on or will go on, or how you feel about it, that you might have to protect and defend your position. Okay, let's get another card. And it keeps coming to me, so I need to mention it. That, say, again, an example. Say your current job is one that is very lucrative or very well respected, or you've been doing it for a long time, whatever the case may be, and everybody's, quite approving of that. But you want to change it into, say, one of the arts, because that's your true love. Something like this could easily happen. There could be people saying, what? What is going on with you? So it could be something like that. Or say a relationship. You break up with somebody and you get together with somebody else. It could be any scenario, but where, you're going from something that is status quo or accepted by society into something that's, not so much. Okay? And here you have the Devil. Advice, stay out of these challenging energies. Do not let yourself get drawn into a situation where you are surrounded by stressful thoughts. Okay? And here it's mentioned. And here the universe is saying it again. Maybe it's also saying you don't need to protect yourself or defend yourself. This is your life. If you choose to, you choose to, but you do not need to. Oh, and we have one more. Judgment. Okay. And what this is saying is you are, by creating this change, rising up to the new you. So go forward with this in this way. If you feel like you need to protect yourself or defend yourself, you go right ahead. The universe is saying, whatever you do, make for sure you stay out of these challenging energies. Okay? And also, that you don't have to defend anything. If you choose to, if you feel it's important, go ahead. But you don't have to. Okay? And stay out of negative energies. And here, it's like the opposites, right? Here, you are rising up to the new, beautiful you. So go forward with that. And at the bottom of the deck, which, perfect, you have the Sun. That's the very last card in this. And the Sun is the very best card in the deck. So by you going through this change, letting go of something in your life that you're really not too pleased with, and going for what you want, it's going to bring in a lot of luck. Fates are smiling on you. And it's going to bring in the Sun energy. You'll be rising up to the new you. And there's spiritual aspects to this as well as physical. It's the whole new you, the new you that you've been wanting. And the sun brings happiness, joy, and potentially miracles. So, by you creating this change, you are going to bring so much happiness into your life. See, look at these. Yeah. The change is going to bring trust, love, happiness for you and everybody you love. And the pentacles are going to be wonderful. I forgot what card this is down here. Let me take a peek. Oh, yeah, by having this new beautiful beginning. So do go forward with this. It's going to serve you well. Opportunities are waiting for you. Take them. Okay? Now, let's see what the angels would like to share. And that's how we're going to close out this reading. Oh, no, we're not. Sorry. Long story, won't go into it. But I had to move a couple of different times and could not find my charms. It's been driving me nuts. So, we're going to take this and we're going to close it out with the charm. I miss so much doing those charms. Okay, let's see what we have here. There's something better. And yeah, to me this whole reading is talking about that. There's something better. And it's kind of all laid out here for you. What this something better is. And that something better is your happiness. Follow your bliss. Okay? Okay, let's get a charm. And see what we find out. Yeah, there's so much good information in here. Time to let go. A lucky time is coming. Opportunities are waiting for you. And you're basing it on your truth. You couldn't ask for a better one. Yeah, can't make it up, like I said. The key to your heart. Right here. Go for it. I really hope this has helped. Please give it a like, share, subscribe, leave comments. I would love to hear those, and they also help the channel to grow. I do hope you enjoyed this, and have a wonderful time. Much love. Bye.